Hi, Slim.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm enjoying the day. Enjoying the day.
That's what's up. That's what's up. First of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and sit and chat with me and rescheduling this because I don't know what was happening with Instagram that, 2 weeks ago, a week and a
Right,
half, where nobody could go live. It was so
right.
frustrating. So thank you for even, like wanting to reschedule and come back and chat with me. So I was just telling Mike Slim that I interviewed you guys like 15 years ago when I was first getting my feet wet with hosting. I had a show. I went to Villanova University and I had a show. It was called It's All About Hip Hop. It was a hip hop video countdown. And I used to do celebrity interviews and in between the countdown. And you guys were like one of my first interviews. So we meet again. You probably don't remember.
I been showing up, Slim. I was like, bro, listen, I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
oh
I'm
my
gonna
God.
confess, like, we don't
Yeah.
I'll confess. Well, thank you guys for, coming back again. So I have a show now on YouTube. It's called Pedis and Mimosas. It's a celebrity interview while we drink mimosas and have pedicures. It's my own platform. It's my own thing. Yes. So I wanted to make sure that you had your drinks on deck. I am sipping
Another
on
drink.
Yeah,
Mozart chocolate liqueur. This is the pumpkin spice. And if clearly y'all drink, I want to send y'all a goodie basket.
listen. Slim does not drink. However, we would love to get a goodie bag from you.
I
You know,
got you.
yeah. So I'll be drinking. I'll be drinking on Slim's behalf today too. So
Awesome.
So
So I
what?
would love, yes. So you have to tell your publicist to let my people know, let your people know to let my people know, to let me know where to send the goodie basket. And I got y'all because this is good. It comes pumpkin spice, white chocolate, dark chocolate, white
White
strawberry,
chocolate.
and
Hold on.
strawberry, white chocolate, dark chocolate, regular chocolate, and pumpkin spice. Yeah.
I could probably sip on it just a little.
And
See?
Just for the Christmas holidays. I don't know. Heck.
Exactly. And when
yeah,
I tell
yeah,
you
yeah,
this
yeah.
will creep up on you, it'll
Whoa.
creep up on you.
Nice.
So we're gonna do a toast at the end. We might even do a toast in the middle. So I won't hold you guys too long. So again, welcome to Quarantini Mimosas. So yeah, it was Pedis and Mimosas. So I had to create the quarantine edition because the world is going through some changes. So welcome to Quarantini and Mimosas. So what's going on? What's up? How y'all feeling today? On November 5th, 2020, 2 days after Election Day. How y'all feeling?
I had to pour that Ciroc just for 1 second.
Well, you know what? After looking at the numbers, the path to 270, I'm feeling great.
Oh, wait, he passed 270?
No,
Biden?
not
No,
yet.
Oh, not yet.
He's about
not
this
yet.
close. Oh,
Not
like in the state of Georgia, the numbers are coming in, and I just feel amazing about this. I had a cousin who just became sheriff of Henry County. He's the first black African American here in Henry County, first black sheriff of Henry County. My aunt won commissioner down here also, and
Congratulations.
so thank you. And what's crazy about it is like the whole like when you look at Georgia, Georgia is known to be a red state,
Yeah.
but because of everything, the climate and everything that we're going through, I think that woke up a lot of people and
Mm-hmm.
came out to vote. And Georgia's starting to look a little blue. So right now, Trump in a red state, he's up by like 14,000 votes. That's how
Mm.
close it is. So
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've been seeing these memes on Instagram. One meme said it's like everybody's sitting on Maury waiting to see who the father is.
Oh,
That's
oh
funny.
my
That's
God.
the funniest thing.
And another meme said it's like we all in the doctor's office waiting to see if we got an STD.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my God, no.
Yeah. We over here with bated breath. We're waiting. We're trying, it just seems like it's taking forever for them to get those votes in. But we're optimistic that like the great Sam Cooke said, a change is gonna come.
Right.
Because this guy he's ill equipped to be the president of the United States. I don't know how in the hell. Well, I do know because you know what he was entertaining to a lot of people. And,
Mm-hmm.
I think that we had to go through that in order to understand that certain things shouldn't be messed with. and the presidency is definitely one of those things that should not be messed with.
Right.
We don't need a celebrity. Like, I know Ronald Reagan, he was a celebrity, he was in movies before, but he actually took it serious.
He was a senator
Right.
too.
Yeah, exactly. He was a senator and then he became president. So he actually took it seriously. Whereas with Trump, it was like, it's just something to do.
Throw the social study books out, man. It's crazy.
Let's not forget the hand motions.
Something to do on a Friday, Melania. I want to be president.
I don't know. I think he actually was shocked himself when he won back in 2016. I just feel like Trump should have stayed in his place. Like, you are a TV personality, sir. This is where we liked you. This is where we kind of appreciated you. Like, stay on The Apprentice. That's how we know you.
Right, exactly.
Be the president of. I know one thing. The man taught me that anything is possible. I will say that.
He did
anything.
You're a billionaire, I guess. Hey, man.
Man, listen. So, pandemically speaking, I made that word up. I don't know if anybody else made that up, but how are you guys?
I mean, it sounded right.
Right? It sounded good, right? Phonetically and everything. So, pandemically speaking, how are you guys doing? How's the coronavirus, this quarantine been treating y'all for the past? Damn, we've been in this for how long now? 8 months?
Like 8 months.
Jeez.
I would say that it's been trying. It's been very challenging, especially when your job entails you tour. So, that's one of the major aspects of how we make money and stuff. So, that's been really challenging. And just aside from the money aspect of it, just not being able to do what we do naturally, like we've been singing and touring and performing for 24 years, and for to take this whole 8 months sabbatical is what I would like to call it. This viral sabbatical that we're all it's crazy. I can see if we had anticipated it and we could have made some moves accordingly, but for it to hit us the way that it hit us, it's like out of the blue, and it was like, what are we gonna do now? So it's been challenging. I actually contracted COVID.
No way.
Yeah, I actually had it for about 3.5, 4 weeks in July, right when we were putting out the new EP.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything. Like, Slim had to hold it down for me because I couldn't do any interviews. I had no voice whatsoever. I was coughing, sneezing, stuffy, ache, fever, all of that stuff, and so, but yeah, I got better. And, but I'm just now getting back my senses. Like, I'm just now getting my sense of smell back.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was in July. So yeah, it was tough. And I think Slim might have caught it as well earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, because you guys
I had it in March when it was first starting.
Dang. Do you guys know or have an idea of where you may have contracted it from, or?
I'm like 90% sure I know where I contracted it from, because we were shooting 3 videos in 3 days. We shot video for Spend It All, For Us, and Looking for Love. And Looking for Love, the last video, is where we took a tour bus from Atlanta to St. Simon Island, and then we came back that same night. I'm sure I got it on that bus that night.
Oh my God.
For other people.
Oh, so it wasn't just the two of you.
Yeah,
okay.
My son,
It wasn't just you.
My son was whatever. Yeah.
How old is your son?
But he's 20.
Okay, so he's grown.
Yeah,
but still, I'm glad that you guys are okay. And so wait, let me ask this. Has there been any, because you did just say something about you just got your sense of smell back. Has there been any like residual effect from that, from having had COVID, in July? Like, are you still feeling the effects, or has anything like been different, health-wise?
After I got over the initial COVID, there were certain things that were lingering, like it was a fogginess in my, I couldn't really think, I couldn't really put a sentence together without thinking about it. I had to really think before I, said anything. That was another reason why I didn't want to do interviews, because I just didn't want to sound unintelligent and, like I didn't know what I was talking about. But I had it was a fog. The best way I can describe it, it was a sense of fogginess in my brain. Like I couldn't really be cogent, and put a whole lot of, thought into anything like that. And then of course, my sense of smell is just now coming back.
Yo, that is insane.
Yeah, this is something, and then, and it drives me crazy when I hear people say that this is like a flu. This is nothing like the flu. I've had the flu
Right,
a few times. This is nothing like the flu.
right.
Wow.
Not to
Wow.
mention we both lost a considerable amount of weight.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Like Slim, how many pounds you lose, bro?
I had lost like 15, I say like
Wow.
15 pounds.
Yeah.
At one point, like I was like 150.
Wow.
And I lost 35.
No way.
I lost 30.
35 pounds?
Yep. I was 242 when COVID hit. I am now 207 or something, something like 207.2. Yep.
Wow. Well, like I said, I'm so glad you guys are covered and you guys are okay.
Yep.
Because I actually had a few family members that passed away. They're not as lucky as y'all.
Right.
So, and a lot of people across the world lost,
Mhm.
people during, this crazy time. So I'm glad that you guys are one of the blessed ones
Yeah,
that have been
absolutely.
able to come out of it on top.
Absolutely.
So musically speaking, about 112, let me just cut to the chase. So we know the group as 4 people,
Right.
and we are used to the group as 4 people. I'm just gonna speak candidly right now. I
Mhm.
miss y'all. I like y'all as a duo, but I miss y'all as 4, like I do. And I'm pretty sure I can speak for a lot of people across the world that know 112 to be 4 people.
Sure.
So I just want to know honestly from the both of you, like, how much on a scale of 1 to 10 do you miss the group being 4 guys? 10 being, wait, hold on. 10 being the way Black people miss Obama in office.
Okay.
Okay.
And 1 being the way people will miss Trump when he's no longer in office. How bad do you miss it?
What's 0?
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Your snack. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I just, it's a different vibe, and
Yeah.
being in the group, of course, we're not always going to agree to everything, and that's life in itself. But I think what separated Slim and I from the other 2 guys that decided to leave, by the way, it's a different in philosophies. Slim and I believe in loyalty. We believe in love for each other, love for your brother, not just when it's convenient, but when you're broke, or when you're sick, or when things aren't going the way that you anticipated that they would go. Where are you then? Are you my brother then, or are you my brother when everything is good and we got Grammys and we all on the stage dancing and whatever? And I'm not casting any aspersion towards these guys or anything like that, because God bless them. You know what I mean? They helped us create this brand, this forever brand that everybody loves, and will forever be grateful for that. But they decided to move on, and so what we got to do is move on as well. You know what I mean? So as a fan, of course, we understand that you guys, that's what y'all grew up with. So of course you're gonna have your memories, just like with us in New Edition and Boys to Men and Jodeci. It's not the same. I ain't gonna say it ain't right. It's just not the same.
Right.
What I mean? So it's for us is right, because like I said again, the philosophies are different. Like we believe in family, the family structure. We believe in having a foundation and sticking to it. We believe in loyalty, and not just when everything is convenient, when the camera's on as well. It's like, is this, when this man is sick, are you gonna really go over there and see about him, or are you just giving us all that play by play, and then we ain't even talking to each other afterwards, whatever. I just couldn't live like that, and I know I can speak for Slim with that as well, because we've talked ad nauseum about that. Like, I can't live my life like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I said 0, because that energy, it was a long time coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a long time. It was gradual and a long time coming, and we put blinders on. We really did. We tried to act as if, let's just get on the stage and just make sure that, as long as we perform and everything's gonna be all right. No, man. If we're family, we're supposed to be able to talk about all this stuff. And
you know what? It's happened before. Like if we really want to be honest, like it's happened before, and I think that we've had ways of disguising it from our fans.
Yeah.
So sometimes the less the better.
True.
So that being said, at this point, it's about our legacy and our the culture and our legacy. It's like, okay, so do we give up because other guys just felt another kind of a way, and then you all be looking and saying, hey, what happened to 112? Where are they now? Because
Yeah.
that I remember that happening, you know, the first time we broke up. So so that being said, Mike and I, we came to the conclusion that, you know, we have unfinished business to attain. Like we want that star on the walk of, on the walk of fame. We want to be that, we want the induction into the Hall of Fame. And we also want, like, we've achieved a lot of awards. Like we have the Grammys all the way to the mobile awards, global awards.
Yeah.
Like, but what we really want are the awards like such as the NAACP Image Award. I mean, we don't have to guess why.
Right.
You know?
Right. Right.
I mean, we want a BET award. We want a Soul Train award. You know, we have the other awards. You know, we want Black awards, man.
It would be nice.
I hear that.
It'd be
I
nice.
hear that.
It'd be
Oh,
nice.
I will say that I'm super impressed that regardless of the separation, you two have maintained the sound. It's like, yeah, they're not there, but it's like, yo, this is still 112.
Right.
Like this still sounds like the 112 that I know. So
Right.
that's really, really impressive.
And
You
that
know,
was important for us. That was very important for us to make sure that we maintain, because listen, we're just like everybody else. We see everything on social media. We see everything on the internet. We know, we hear 50, we done heard 56 a million times. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
They should call themselves 56 and all this other stuff. So, yeah. Like, you know, okay, you mathematicians out there, you know, touche. But what we wanted to do was, you know, so I've said all that to say that we watch everything. You know, we have people that watch everything for us. We may not comment on everything, but we watch everything. And the thing that our fan base wanted more than anything was like, okay, if y'all are gonna do this, just give us 112.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that was our goal. And so Slim and I, we made sure that if it did not sound like 112, we didn't want it at all. You know what I mean? So we went through many a songs and many a producer, and if it didn't sound like 112, like the 112 that the sound we were looking for was 112, but the 2020 version of it. You know what I mean? Because we still wanted to give y'all the sound.
Right.
And so we made sure that, you know, every song that we did had that 112 sound to it. So that was by design. So we know, trust me, we absolutely knew that we had to give y'all that 112 sound. Like we couldn't give you nothing else but the 112 sound.
Absolutely. Did you ever feel that when you guys broke up the first or the second time that, damn, we let our fans down? Did you ever feel that, or was it just about what was best for the group?
That's a great
for the two of you.
That's an amazing question. You know what? Both. Like, I mean, and I have to speak on, you know, I had a very successful solo career, right?
Oh my God. So yes, you did. Wait, real quick. Yo, the song that you got with Ryan Leslie, or the one that he produced, Good Lovin'?
Right. So that's here we go.
Still pump that song.
Here we go. Like we had songs like I had an amazing, successful solo career.
Yes.
And even with that, I still heard the voices. You still heard the voices of, you know, man, I wonder if like he's doing an amazing job. And you know, big shouts out to even like Hot 97, all them ones was like, man, why don't you take the 112 off your name? You're a successful solo career. And I told him no. When I found myself defending guys that I wasn't even talking to at the time.
Wow.
Listen, Abe, at this point, I said, you know what? I know me. Like, you know, I have something. Like, I just thought that 112 still had something. So that's the reason why I kept 112 on the name. You know what I'm saying? Because on my name, because at the end of the day, it was the culture, it's the pride. It was like, so it's the same spirit that you see what Mike and I have right now. Yeah. And now we're enjoying a successful 112 situation with two people. Like people don't say anything. We don't talk, but we've had two songs that charted on the chart, and we had a top 20 off the porch with just me and him. So it's just like, you know, so at the end of the day, I mean, 112, we sold 28 million records. We've achieved a lot of things, but now it's about your culture, your legacy. What do you want people to say? Do you want them to say, man, you know, at this part of the era, they were the best? Or do you want them to say, man, these dudes never quit. They never gave up. And for the long period of time since we've been out, we've been doing our thing. And you cannot deny us. When you talk about R&B and you talk about groups, you can't say R&B or hip hop and R&B without saying 112.
Those are facts.
That's why, Mike and I decided that we're on a hell of a campaign. You think the president's got a campaign? We're on a hell of a campaign right now. So, that's why Versus was necessary to show what we were capable of. So just even with the two, you saw it was a victorious situation with just Mike and I. That also goes into our situation. When we go all over the world and we continue to sell out arenas and stuff like that, like even last night, it was a sold out situation just here in Atlanta, Georgia. That's me, Mike and myself just holding down the fort in the name of the brand. It has nothing to do with me, myself, and I. It has nothing to do with it's we, us, and our. Us, we, us, and our. And that's the culture that 112 has. So we're unfinished business.
I can dig it. I can totally dig it. I love that response. Love it. Right. Did you have something you wanted to add, Mike? Or was that good enough? So the EP, 112 Forever.
Yes, ma'am.
Forever. Is it is it making the noise that y'all wanted to make?
Listen, it is surprised. When I say this, I wanted to be known that I'm not saying because we didn't expect greatness, because of course, we're 112. Of course, we expect to be successful. However, in this climate and being, quote unquote old school artists, we find it difficult or challenging rather that a lot of old school artists and streaming don't find that commonality. So for us to, have the amount of success that we're having is amazing. Our goal was to create a body of work that everybody would love and appreciate, and just show the world that we can move as two, and not, and not just because it was a 4-man team. Just because we lost, 2 members of the group, that doesn't mean that the 112 sound is going to go anywhere. So that was really, that was really the goals. You know what I mean? So it wasn't necessarily, we want to go gold, we want to go platinum. We just want the world to know that, regardless of however many members are in 112, the brand is still going to move forward. So with that, the mission was accomplished, because a lot of people have given us rave reviews about the new EP, which I have in my hand right here, which you can get off of 112forever.com. Shameless plug. I don't care.
Do it.
You can get that. And also you can get your COVID prevention mask.
Nice.
112forever.com. But that was so tacky. I'm sorry. But
no, it was perfect.
but yeah. Oh my God, that was so tacky. But no, that was the goal. Slim and I, it was to keep the name, in the forefront and make people remember, like Slim said earlier, with Versus, with the EP, with the videos that we have on the YouTube page, that we'll talk about later on as well. Those are things that these new artists are doing that the old artists need to catch up and start doing. Right. So that's where we are with it right now. We're making that transition from that old school way of thinking to, like, Slim was already on it, you know what I mean? Before, so, he had to bring myself and the rest of the crew, along, because he works with a lot of artists like NR and, all these up and coming new artists and stuff. So they already got the formula for what's going on right now. Slim already had that, and he had to come in and like, yo, we got to do it like this. And he was like, that makes sense. Let's go. And so that's where we are now. We're making that transition from being just a touring act to a touring / streaming act as well. So we want to stream so we're doing like this technology stuff. It's like, we gotta, catch up with that. But we're making progress with that, man. But to answer your question more directly, we are pleasantly surprised with the success that this EP has given us thus far.
Awesome.
And I just wanted to say one thing. We definitely achieving our situation because and a lot of the platforms we've crossed over billions of streams. So I'm so proud of my brother and the rest of the team for definitely adapting to the situation. So it just keeps us with it.
Nice. And I do want to add that whoever picked out your outfits for the cover, those colors, the green and the pink,
Right.
love,
Oh, big shout out to Fiscani. Big shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
Fiscani. So yeah,
love.
yeah, she is hot. She is what's happening in Atlanta right now. Fiscani,
Yes.
she has done a lot of artists, but she's really worked with 112, and we just love her spirit and her energy. And
Yes.
she's bold with it. She's like, you know what? Let's try something. Let's see what
Yes.
happens.
Yeah. Oh
And,
yeah.
and, and
Yes.
Slim and I are risk takers. Of course. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
we put an EP
Yeah.
out for Christ's sake. We just with the two of us. You want to talk about risk takers. So, but yeah, we wanted to make we wanted to make it pop, and we wanted to be bold and bright colors and just that attention
Yes.
grabbing kind of thing. We want you to know that it's just two of us. We want
Mission accomplished.
you. Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
So, how many tracks are on the EP?
It's 9 in total. But as far as actual songs, you got Nowhere exclusive for us. Spend It All, Looking for Love, Anytime. Everything else is, like 112, we had to give y'all interludes and we had to give you an intro. It wouldn't be right if we didn't do an intro and some interlude. Like, had we not given you some interlude, they would have burnt.
Right.
Atlanta.
And you got to look out for the people from our era, because we look forward to the interludes.
Again, going back into my previous statement that I made, we listen to everything that y'all say.
That's what's up.
And a lot of people said, I don't care what y'all do. Swear to God, if y'all don't put some interludes on this EP, we're gonna have a problem. So Slim and I, we was like, bro, we got to put some interludes on this EP. It's just in our mind, we're like, man, it's just an EP. But no, they expect greatness from 112. So if it's an EP, if it's an LP, it doesn't matter. We want what we want from 112, and we know y'all for giving us intros, interludes, outros, great songs,
yes,
classic records. Give us that, or don't give it to us at all. So
I know that's right.
And
then you guys dropped the remix to Spend It All with Fat Man Scoop
and
69 Boys.
Yeah.
How do you hook up with? Okay, we know Fat Man Scoop, but how did you hook up with 69 Boys?
Well, I will give credit where credit is due. And our DJ, Lucky Calhoun, was really instrumental in putting a lot of this, putting that remix together. He's like an old school DJ on the ones and twos, like the old school records, not the new age stuff where, you pressing buttons and stuff. Like, he's an actual DJ that toured with the Beastie Boys. You know what I mean? So he's a real DJ in that sense. And I don't want to say like these new cats or whatever, like they're not new real DJ, but in the sense of actually spinning and or being on the ones and twos. So he came to us with the idea, but we told him, I said, bro, listen, if this happens, it's gonna be because of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna have to make this happen. You know what I mean? Because you got the connects, the 69 Boys. You know what I mean? Fat Man Scoop, we did an interview with him, and he was like, yo, I love the record. Let me send y'all something. And we know Fat Man, for it's like since the early 90s. You know what I mean? For being
exactly.
So he was fam anyway. So that was just a phone call away. You know what I mean? So, but he sent the MP3 with all of his, with all his ad libs and stuff on, and we were like, yo, this will be dope for the Spin It All remix or whatever. So we were like, you know what? Let's take that New York Fat Man, let's take that down south with 112 and 69 Boys, put that thing together, because right now the new sound is coming is an old sound, which is the bass music is coming back around. A lot of the newer young artists are starting to go back into that vibe of bass music, whatever. So we were like, man, let's just go ahead and ride that wave, baby. We know this. We know this. You know? So 69 Boys, Lucky, he knows the 69 Boys, Mr. College Park, Mr. College Park. They collaborated and put the remix together, and we were like, bro, this is hot. We got to put a video to this thing like ASAP.
That's awesome.
Like ASAP Rocky. We gotta up, bro, and put some fire to this thing, man. So it just came together, and it came together so seamlessly. So we knew that we was on the right page with this, man. And we absolutely love the video. It's like, again, it's vibrant, it's bold, it's in your face. You've never seen 112 like this before. Like, we've done strip club scenes before, but nothing like this. And it was still tastefully done. You know what I mean? So I was really, we were really surprised and happy with the outcome.
Nice. I feel like I can hear Fat Man Scoop's voice. Fat Man Scoop, Crooklyn Clan, like I can
Listen,
hear it.
whenever you hear this dude on anything, you know automatically it's a hit.
Yes, and the energy is up here. Like he is amazing.
He is like before he even gets on, like he's that dude the entire time. Yo, let me order a hamburger with cheese. Yo, and it's like, man, it's like, dude, this dude is he's the same way from beginning to end.
That's awesome.
I'm about to go to sleep right now. Crump. You know what I'm saying?
It's too funny. Okay, so before I let y'all go,
I love Fat Man Scoop.
Before I let y'all go, a real quick fun round. So between the two of you, who's the goofier one?
You're talking to him. And that's Princess. Look at how he raised his hand. Look.
I'm guilty. You know what I'm saying? Look, I own all of that. Like, I own all of that. You know what I'm saying?
He was acting crazy this morning, man. You almost gave me an asthma attack.
Don't get it twisted. Slim a little crazy too. Okay,
yeah,
like we be bouncing.
We
be bouncing energy off of each other. Like, I'm more blatant with mine. Like Slim is like he's subtle with his, and I think because I'm a guy that loves dry humor, like Benny Hill and all that stuff, you know, back in the day or whatever. So the little subtle jabs that Slim be giving you, man, it be comedy gold. And I just have to be blatant with mine. So, you know, I haven't mastered it yet, but I'm getting close. But I'm the goofy one. Forget about
it. Who's the more bold one?
What, bold? Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Look how he's raising his hand now. Look at it.
I don't know if you see this or not, but this is a tattoo. I don't know if you see this.
Oh, let me see. Turn your head.
Yeah.
Is it a rose?
It's a rose.
That had to hurt.
No, Percocet is a hell of a drug.
Hey, this man, he's a rock star, pure rock star.
Yeah, man. So bold, yeah. Bold, goofy. Okay, let's go down the spectrum. Bold, goofy.
Who's likelier to cry?
Cry, and it'll probably be me. I'm more emotional than this right.
So you're the more emotional.
Unless you cross loyalty, and now Prince.
Yeah. Now I get tearful on that. I get real Carl Thomas on you.
That might be
I'll get real Carl Thomas on you on that.
And then he's gonna go wreck shop, you know, and then he turns into a hurricane.
The tears, I'm talking about tears, blood, sweat, all that stuff is just coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. You know what? I cried at a wedding recently. We did I was there and I got a little Carl Thomas. I can't even.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you've gotten more emotional as you've gotten older because you're getting? Yeah, people
Absolutely.
say that.
Absolutely. Listen. My baby will come. Like I have a little girl, like a 7-year-old, and she can just come up and be like, "Daddy, I love you," and I'm talking about boom, immediately. Like, come here, little girl. Let me give you $100. Get out of here.
My sons, I say, "Daddy, I love you." Like, how much is it, man?
My mother did that to me the other day, and I'm grown. I said, "Ma, I love you." She was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "Damn, I can't just tell you I love you."
Nah, son.
Pandemically speaking.
She's like, "Nah, son. What you want?"
Right. Nah, son.
Nah, son. Nah.
Hell no.
Hell no. What do you want?
Oh my gosh. So who's between the two of you the pettier one?
Slim.
You, Slim? Really? I thought you were gonna say Mike.
Forget about it, Slim. Have you seen this man's Instagram?
Listen, hey man. Hey, I'm a good guy, okay? Understand? I'm a good guy, but I'm gonna tell you something. I got see, everybody has pros and cons, man. Like, hey, and listen, like, it's the one thing to do is to pick out the nerd that, you know what I'm saying, kind of already played that chess game before you had already like brought it up. Like, hey, you want to play? I've already won. Like, you still want to, I'm gonna whoop your butt. All right, if you insist, come on over here. Like, you know, it's all good. But, you know, like I said, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? it's all love.
Slim is the pettier one.
But don't take it personal. Don't take nothing I do or say.
Hey, Petty Pendergrass. Okay, Petty Pendergrass. You heard it. Petty Ruxpin.
Petty LaBelle.
Petty LaBelle. Hey. Peppermint Petty. Okay. This
Like
cat,
Slim, you ain't had to say that. I mean, or
I was look. I ain't gonna get into it because we positive or whatever, man. But it was one time he did, so I was like, "Ooh, bro." that was my kind. I was like, "That's great."
When I ask a question, trust me. If I ask a question, I'm gonna just get everybody because I'm like this person. Like, if I ask you a question, chances are this situation was already wrapped up before it started. Right. Anything else, if you do it wrong, if you just go to, I'll be like, I try to give you a chance. If you don't,
Petty. So funny.
You will see petty penny. Right?
Yeah. Love the petty peppermint. I never or peppermint petty. I never heard that one before.
Peppermint petty.
That was amazing.
Tom Petty.
That's too funny.
Merry Christmas. I love him on my Christmas tree. Trust me.
So who's the more forgiving one?
Yeah, that probably have to be Prince. Because that had to be Prince. Yeah, because me, I'm like Rick Ross. God forgives.
But I don't.
Hey man, that dude is Ruthless Records. Okay, I was like,
that's
bro.
Hilarious.
Hey, but it goes right along with that petty, bro. It's right along with it. It's
make you feel it a little bit. You got to feel it. You got to feel it. That's part of growth.
I love it.
What I'm saying?
It keep everybody on their toes. I love it.
Yeah. You guys have been a joy. I wish I could talk to you for longer, but I know you guys have a busy schedule. But before we do go, we have to do a toast. Quarantini Mimosas toast. What are we toasting to? Mike, you want to do the toast?
I will do the toast. We are toasting to prosperity. We're toasting to a new era. I am going ahead and putting it in the universe that Biden will go ahead and win this thing so we can get back to some normalcy. You know what I mean? Because right now, the racist propaganda that is going on right now, and I will say this, Trump didn't make people racist. Trump emboldened the racist people that were already out. So it kind of was a good and a bad thing because it was good. Now we know, it's in the forefront now. Now that we see it, we got to change it. So to change, I will say to change. Cheers. Salud.
I like that. Where's your water on the rock, Slim?
Oh man! Hey.
Look, I told you I'm gonna drink for both of us. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
Hey, that is.
That's for Slim.
Oh man, and you got the what you call that? What you call that? That cup? That's
Oh, this from the
It tastes like ginger or something like.
It's
just a
mule. Like
the mule. Yes.
Yeah, the
heavy on the. I have the heavy on the ginger, less on the mule. Hey, man.
I love it. So don't forget to let your publicist know where I can send this to you. Okay, Mike?
Absolutely. I'm
and if you two want Slim as well, I got
white chocolate. White chocolate.
Bet. I got you.
Got you. Surprise me. You had me at it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah, I'm a slut when it comes to alcohol. Let's do it.
Well, you're going to love this. I promise you.
I can't wait, man. But before we get out of here, again, I want to thank everybody so much for loving 112, for supporting us, even through, this pandemic. Everybody please be safe. It's real. Put your mask on. And if you would like a 112 mask, go on to 112forever.com. That's 112forever.com for your merch. You can get the mask. We got t-shirts. We got hoodies. We got footies. We got neck gaiters. We also have the CD of the new EP. So please check that out for us. Also, you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, the official 112. And if you want to see our videos, go to 112 Rebirth TV on YouTube. That's all
right, y'all. Please continue to support these fellas. They are doing a damn thing, and they are holding the 112 legacy and brand down to the ground. And we love y'all. We love y'all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of y'all. We love y'all.
Now he's being peppermint petty right now.
Oh, we are the champions. We are
Rock Boys in the building tonight.
I'm not mad.
112 forever. Go pick up that EP.
I know that's all the way right. Thanks, guys. I appreciate y'all so much. You have no idea. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you. You guys have a great evening, okay?